Aerobatic turn. We are at full speed, full power, straight and level flight. So about 130 miles an hour. We initiate a roll to a 60-degree minimum bank angle while staying on heading. So it's going to be abrupt, full aileron. We're going to go left here to 60-degree bank angle. The adverse yaw is kind of helping bring the nose up a little bit here, but we have to come to a minimum of 60, but you don't want to go to 80 because this just gets uncomfortable and you've lost all your lift. It's almost impossible to maintain altitude when you get way past 60 degrees. So we're going to try to go to 60. Then you're going to draw a very short amount of time just skidding the airplane on the section line. Then you initiate the turn with back pressure. Back pressure is going to create the horizontal component of lift. It's also going to create more lift on this wing than this wing, so the plane is going to want to roll over on its back on you. So when you initiate the back pressure to start the turn, anticipate that you're going to need a tiny bit of top aileron towards the top wing, depending on which way you bank the airplane, to counteract the overbanking tendency. Thank you. Once the plane starts to pull, you're going to want to see when you start your pull, visualize where your nose is on the horizon and where the section line is cutting through the wing root of the greenhouse. And that's kind of what this this short little straight line is for, is to get your orientation on bank and pitch. And once you start to pull, if the nose is climbing, use bottom rudder to bring it down. If the nose is dropping into the dirt, this is a dangerous situation because you're going to pick up airspeed as you bank this plane with little lift because of the bank angle. You got to bring it up. So you manage the nose on the horizon with your feet, and you manage the bank angle at the wing root with aileron. And you just bring that around, and do not, at this point when you roll in, you're looking straight ahead to manage the plane on the horizon. As soon as you start the turn, look as far ahead of the plane as you can, which is going to put you looking at that wing root, which is a good thing because now you can manage the horizon as you come around. You keep looking high in the windscreen, which puts you looking 90 degrees ahead of your turn. For the patch, we're going to do a 270-degree turn. So you can count this out so you don't get lost. There's 90 degrees. You're looking 90. The plane is still here. You're managing pitch and roll and back pressure. If you're changing the back pressure, your turn rate is going to be changing. So there's our 180, and here's where you're looking ahead of the airplane. Now we're at 270. You look right down that section line and continue to bring the plane to the section line for your sight picture. Unload the back pressure, maintain the bank angle, draw that short little line, and then roll out. And when you roll out, you're going to create a lot of lift with the lower wing because you're now rolling the airplane in the opposite direction. This wing is going to create adverse yaw down. So when you roll out, you're going to need top rudder pressure to keep the nose of the plane from dishing out from the right roll.
Awesome.
Okay?